Hey everybody, Rune the Gaming Dad from the ARK Trade Federation, and today we are going over Community Crunch number 433. And the beginning of this ARK Community Crunch does not do justice to what this is really about. So it does talk about the Power Rangers Wave 2, and while I think that's fantastic, and those of you that like the Power Rangers, we'll come back to you in a second. What we really want to talk about is this right here. So the live ops update, and you can see, I'm just going to click it, Cryopods on official PvE and PvP. So I'm just going to read it verbatim from them, and then we're going to talk a little bit about it. So they've said, we've got a pretty important update on Cryopods that addresses some community frustrations on both PvE and PvP. So let's begin with PvE. The ARK Trade Federation, we play unofficial PvE servers, so great news for us, and here it is. We're reverting the requirement for nearby cryofridges when deploying cryopods on PvE entirely. I am. Entirely. This brings back the experience to match what was on ARK Survival Evolved. This change comes into effect on Monday, November 11th. Happy Cryopod Day on November 11th. If you got some fireworks to shoot off, go ahead and do that. But amazing stuff for those that play on PvE. Been suffering for a long time in ARK Survival Ascended with the restricting and, in my opinion, unfair way that they've done cryopods. It took a lot out of the game that we were used to and changed it, and changed the way we did things and the way we had to play the game. And I didn't like it, but I lived with it. But thank God I don't have to live with it anymore. Now, I know there's a large sect of people that play PvP, so let's go over PvP. We're not walking back all the changes for this game mode, but we will be making an adjustment. As of Monday, November 11th, we will no longer be checking to see if enemies are in radius when deploying creatures from cryopods, but the cryofridge requirement still remains. And we'll be monitoring and evaluating the impact of this change and whether we feel it's necessary to take it a step further. For your sake, I hope they do. We've got some other ideas on how we can address some of the pain points in PvP related to cryos, namely with specific tweaks to caves and cryo-related behavior around caves. However, we're going to hold on to these changes for now until we've gathered more data. So for PvP folks, I'm sorry, you may have to wait a bit longer. But this is the best news to come across the airwaves for ARK Survival Ascended in a very long time. So a change that for me has been just way too long for them to change. And I truly believe that it actually kept some people from playing Ascended and staying on ARK Survival Evolved. I think Wildcard wants people to move on from Evolved to Ascended, and I hope this is hopefully, finally, the thing that takes it over the edge. So, just fantastic news. Couldn't wait to share it. As soon as I read it, had to come out here and do a video. Thought it was incredible stuff. Obviously, for those that love the Power Rangers, there's Wave 2 coming out. It's on January 23rd, and it's a follow-up to the original mod pack, and it's available as a standalone pack for $9.99. So, I'm, again, not sure why they're talking about it in November for January 23rd, but for those of you that like the Power Rangers skins and all that stuff, you're going to have a lot of cool stuff. They do go on and talk about some of the dynamic downloads that you might be stalling your game on. There is some workarounds for that. You can actually eliminate that by disabling dynamic downloads in the options menu, but it's going to prevent the stalls, but also stop you from loading those custom cosmetics that are dynamically downloaded. So just be aware, I think this is still something that they're working on. Obviously, the Empire servers are going down on November 15th. So I've been playing on these expiring servers, making sure you get a good base spot. Understand your day of reckoning is at hand in a week. So those are going to go away on November 15th. They do go into a lot of the stuff with the Extra Life event. A lot of cool YouTubers, people that I even watch, raised a lot of money, did a lot of great stuff, and they've raised over $1 million in the time that they've done these Extra Life streams. So it's pretty cool stuff. Then your normal spotlights and things like that. ARKpocalypse servers being wiped on the next wipes on December 6th. Obviously, Fear Ascended is still going on until the 13th with 2x on PvP and PvE servers, official servers. and the boosted rates for small tribes and the Arcpocalypse servers. So one thing I did watch on here is this cool video. It's from Jakari. Kind of a cool thing with kind of a cinematic experience done from Ark Aberration Ascended. Pretty cool stuff. And then just all your normal videos and art. But really, and kudos to those that make the art. It's pretty cool stuff. Don't get me wrong. But the real meat of the potatoes of this thing is up here. Sorry if I'm scrolling too fast for you, but right here with this Cryopod business. Let me tell you, as soon as I read it, I was super excited, and I wanted to get a video out to you guys. So in case you don't read the community crunch, this is your way to know what's going on. So I know I'm rejoicing. I hope you're rejoicing. For PvP, I hope your rejoicing gets to come sooner rather than later, that we just go back to the way it was. Just wanted to say thanks for watching. If you wouldn't mind, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. We'd greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you all on the next video.